When a man is using you, he won't announce it. He won't say, "I'm taking advantage of your love." Instead, he'll hide behind words that sound normal, even loving. And that's what makes it dangerous. Because by the time you realize what's happening, you're already emotionally invested, confused, and questioning yourself instead of his behavior. So today, I want you to listen carefully, not with fear, not with anger, but with awareness. Because when a man is using you, he almost always says these 5 things. And each one is a red flag disguised as a sentence. The first thing he says is, "You're overthinking." At first, this sounds harmless, even calming. You bring up something that hurts you, a broken promise, mixed signals, disappearing acts. And he looks at you like you're making a big deal out of nothing. He tells you you're too sensitive, too emotional, too deep. But here's the truth. When someone genuinely cares about you, they don't dismiss your feelings. They explore them. When a man says you're overthinking, what he often means is, "I don't want to be held accountable." This phrase slowly trains you to doubt your intuition. You stop trusting your instincts. You start second-guessing what you feel. And that's exactly how emotional control begins. Not through shouting, but through subtle invalidation. If your concerns are always minimized, but your presence is always required when he needs comfort, attention, or support, that's not love. That's convenience. The second thing he says is, "I'm just really busy right now." Now, let's be clear. Everyone gets busy. Life happens. Work gets intense. Responsibilities pile up. But pay attention to the pattern, not the excuse. When a man is using you, he's always too busy for commitment, but never too busy when he needs something. He disappears for days, sometimes weeks, then suddenly reappears with charm, affection, and apologies, usually when he's lonely, bored, stressed, or wants emotional reassurance. Busy becomes a permanent shield. It explains why he doesn't call, why he doesn't show up, why plans never happen, why the relationship never progresses. And yet, somehow, he always finds time for the things he truly values. If someone wants to be in your life, they will create space, not excuses. Being busy doesn't stop love. Lack of intention does. The third thing he says is, "Let's just go with the flow." This sentence sounds relaxed, modern, emotionally mature. But when it comes from the wrong man, it's a warning sign. Go with the flow often means, "I want the benefits of a relationship without the responsibility of one." He enjoys your presence, your attention, your affection, but avoids labels, clarity, or future conversations. You're left floating in uncertainty, hoping that one day he'll choose you, while he enjoys the freedom of not choosing anything at all. And the most painful part? He may genuinely enjoy you, just not enough to commit. So he keeps things vague, undefined, comfortable for him, exhausting for you. A man who values you doesn't fear clarity. He doesn't keep you guessing. He doesn't ask you to wait in emotional limbo while he figures things out. If you're always adapting to his pace, his mood, his uncertainty, ask yourself who the flow is really serving. The fourth thing he says is, "I've been hurt before." This one is tricky because it sounds vulnerable, honest, even deep, and yes, past pain is real. Trauma matters. But when this phrase is used as a permanent excuse, it becomes emotional manipulation. A man who is using you will bring up his past wounds whenever you ask for more effort, more consistency, or more respect. His pain becomes a reason why he can't show up, can't commit, can't communicate. yet somehow still expects you to stay, understand, and give. You become the healer, the patient one, the one who sacrifices her needs because he's been through a lot. But listen carefully. Healing does not require hurting others, and being wounded does not give someone permission to treat you carelessly. If his past is always an excuse for present behavior, but he makes no effort to grow. You are not in a relationship. You are in a one-sided emotional labor role. And the fifth thing he says is, "You're the only one who understands me." This might be the most dangerous line of all, because it makes you feel special, chosen, irreplaceable. But when a man is using you, this sentence is often followed by nothing. No commitment, no action, no change. He leans on you emotionally, tells you his fears, his struggles, his dreams. You become his safe place, his therapist, his emotional anchor. But when it comes to showing up for you the same way, he's distant, detached, unavailable. You start confusing emotional intimacy with genuine partnership. You think because he opens up to you, he must care deeply. But vulnerability without responsibility is not love. It's emotional dependence. Ask yourself this: does he show up for you the way you show up for him? Or does he only open up when it benefits him? Here's the hard truth most people don't want to hear. Someone can enjoy you, rely on you, and still not value you. Using someone doesn't always look cruel. Sometimes it looks gentle, charming, and emotionally expressive, but empty where it counts. And if you recognize yourself in any of these patterns, I want you to hear this clearly. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not too much. You are not asking for too much. You are not difficult, needy, or unrealistic. You are responding normally to being emotionally undermet. Love does not leave you confused all the time. Love does not require you to shrink, wait, or constantly prove your worth. Love does not make you feel like you're asking for too much just for wanting. Consistency. When a man is using you, your energy feels drained instead of nourished. Your mind feels anxious instead of peaceful. And your heart is always hoping instead of feeling secure. The moment you stop accepting vague words and start demanding aligned actions, everything changes. Either he steps up or he disappears. And both outcomes are answers. Remember this: someone who truly wants you will never risk losing you by treating you as optional. If this message resonated with you, it's not a coincidence. Sometimes awareness is the first step toward freedom. You deserve clarity. You deserve effort. And you deserve a love that shows up, not just speaks. And the moment you stop settling for words is the moment you start attracting actions.